Hello people, we are about to start the console championship. So let's go to Discord. Here we are. Awesome. We're starting with Roki's perspective, but look how many people are streaming right now. This is incredible. Okay, this is the real deal. I hope everyone's ready for some great racing. I'll get my setup complete. This is gonna be a heck of a treat. As we get ready for the grid order to assemble. All right. Currently, we are still making out the grid order, so hang with us. Landing is 24 down here. Let's get all the hype going. You can see I'm currently spelling out the grid order because we did not have that ready, sadly. Let's see. 2023. Oh crap. That ain't good. Yes, yes. No, you are like that. There we go. That's correct, I believe. No, Rocky is too much here. There. 21, 21. No. No, this is also not correct. Alright, I did it. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Should be good now. Is everyone ready? As everyone's trying to get the correct grid order right now. Bit scuffed, but we'll run with it. As I can see now, the correct order is being placed. Everyone's readying up in correct order now. And that's everyone. Is everyone ready? Let's get guidance view now. So who's the man who's starting from P1 is Dandy, who I think is not streaming, as we will get underway. And we're off for the first race of the championship. Good start from the Master, who's already in first place with a very loud audio. Here we go. still in first. Etiketti joins him as Dandy tries to overtake him. Very close battle there. With Guided in fourth, Rockenef in fifth. But this order's changing up all the time. The only consistency is that the new master is in first. But even that isn't true anymore as Etiketti blast past. As we keep getting underway, very loud audio. As Etiketti has burned out, he's going to be at the back now. To new master back into the lead, I believe. Oh, actually, no, Dandy's gone into the lead. Incredible from all the competitors. Very close racing for this first one. It's just going to be a wild treat, this run. Ooh, stays very high there, trying to get as much air as possible. As everyone's so close, Dandy in first. And now Rockenaf has taken advantage and gone into second. Amazing performance by him. Let's turn down that game audio a bit so you can hear me a little bit better. We continue now with Rockenaf trying to catch up to Dandy. And it's very close between the two of them. They both will hyper down this straight. Go through. Both taking the different paths here. Interesting to see who will end up being more in front after. Looks like there's no real difference. Maybe Rockenaf getting a slight advantage through it, but I don't think so. I think it's dead even. But Rockenaf looking for a response to Dandy's lead. He goes through the jump very fast here. But he's missed it! He's missed it and he's crashed out. That's going to put him all the way in fifth, but even lower. He's going to be all the way to last. As now, Yu is in second. But just barely. They go trying to fight for that second spot, but are being overtaken by all the other competitors. Now Guided is in second. As we watch his POV, Guided at least has a better frame rate than last time, than yesterday. But he's feeling it. But Dandy is especially feeling it. He's now 2 kilometers ahead of everyone else. Very good performance from Dandy. Crazy how well that is going for him. Let's see what's going to happen now to New Masters behind Guided. But I think this might be the most interesting battle right now, the battle for second. But no, Guided has also crashed out on the same jump. This jump has been lethal for most pilots. As the New Master will take second, Danny will take first, Limina third, Rockenaf fourth, Yu fifth, D Ramos sixth, Guided seventh, the Zok eighth, and Etiketti will finish plumb last. What an exciting first race that was. Wow. That was intense. Like I said, the differences at the top make up so many points differences, especially with nine competitors. The more competitors, the more that first place matters. Gonna see in times. First race is through. But yeah, that's gonna be rough. First gets 15, second gets 11. Third gets 8, so that's 3 points already. 3 points difference, not quite as much as the lower ones. The less competitors, the more extreme the point counts. So with 10 pilots, I guess you could say it's more fair. But a better way to say it, it's less wild. The positions matter less because there's less people. Oh, that's more people. Especially in lower. Every time you overtake someone, you basically get 1 more point. And as you get closer towards the top, you'll start seeing getting 2 points, then 3 points, then 4 points added. As we continue on, Dandy keeps the lead, but the New Masters again right there. on Cloud Ocean. As the Redout will now take second place with a very laggy view, sadly, and very loud sound. Etiketi will watch anyway. He's in third, right behind. But this is right now an unclear leader, as everyone's so bunched up together. Etiketi with that beautiful Lunara, trying to get into the podium and into especially first, which gives you that magic 15 points. Turns around for this jump. Ooh, barely lands it. So fully pushing now with barely any health left. Still makes it. But apparently that jump wasn't perfect, as he now slips all the way to fifth. Let's go to Guided's view now, who is currently in third. With the Redout just ahead, only 100 meters ahead. As Dandy again is building a gap. Seems to have the upper hand in most of the competition. Is someone gonna challenge him? Looks like the gap is staying somewhat stable. Obviously it's gonna be longer in the straights, but it seems to be kind of 2 kilometers, a bit less now. But this then again is a slow part of the circuit, as the Redout and Guided now are fighting. But who knows what's gonna happen? We've seen already some mistakes from the competitors, meaning that the top level of Redout is so fast that you might lose control and just spin out. Maybe from nerves as well, as this obviously is a tournament you want to do well in. These points matter way more than the average lobby. As we get really smooth gameplay from Guided at high speed. Again, the respawning is brutal, but no matter what you do and how you respawn, you're still gonna lose time. This Guided now is comfortably in second, hunting down Dandy. Only less than a kilometer. Definitely has been improving compared to the leader. As he goes there again, high velocity, low health. Still looks like doing really well. Sadly didn't get one of the landing boosts. I think that was a bug though, as Dandy will finish first with Guided second. As the Redout will finish third. Etiketi will most likely finish fourth. Rockin' at fifth. Let's see now from D-Ramos, where is he? Oh, he does not actually streaming. Yuguri as DNF'd sadly, as well as the new master. Also DNF'd, probably had some kind of crash, because he was very close to the top, so I don't know what exactly happened to them. But, and again, Guided second, but no one able to catch up to Dandy. Clear favourite so far, with already 30 points to their name. Let's watch from that guy. It's perspective now. So move on to the next. As we go to the qualifying track, Neo Shibuya. Neo Tokyo enjoyers will love that this track is featured twice in the tournament now. Neo Tokyo, very technical, but also very exciting, especially with some of the jumps. You don't usually see these kind of turns in other tracks. What ship choices will be done, as we got ourselves a grid order complete. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And we're off. The new master again with a fast start along with Eddie. Rockenaf's in third, Guardian in fourth. Major shake up in the order, as Dandy is now back up from first all the way to third now. But they're going back in second. It's Getty currently in first, trying to hang on. Absolutely on the limit with that health. Getting hunted down by the favourite of the tournament. Trying to get his first win in the console championship. Hypering down the main race, reaching 2,200 km an hour. Absurd speeds, obviously. As Danny is now battling with Rockenaf, that could slow them down and give Etiketi a chance to break away, perhaps. As Etiketi has actually crashed out. No, all the way will tumble down to most likely sixth. That is tragic. Went right into the middle. As we now have a new leader, and it's Dandy again. But Rockedaf has actually taken this spot from him. Will he do this technical bit good? Oof, it hits the wall, but it's still ahead. But Dandy's right there. This is very close between everyone. We're going to have to now go into the water section. They're right neck and neck, but Dandy seems to have taken the lead. As Rockenaf now uses the boost. Goes around. Boosts again. Let's start that boost. And that's now called up to Dandy. But Dandy, I think now is trying to build this gap by using the hyper. But it's once again very close between the two of them. Ooh, Rockenaf seems to be holding up that speed a bit better than Dandy. Very good. As we now see, this time Rockenaf doing that cut a little bit better. And actually is now marginally ahead. Only a few meters between the two of them. That's actually crazy. As we jump away into lap 3. Getting very close there. That time the wall hit didn't slow Rockenaf down as much. Looks like he's going to stay ahead of Dandy for now. Will he get the first win? That isn't going to be Dandy. Or will Dandy take his third in a row? We're going to see in this last lap as we go into the long hairpin here. Very well executed. It's again less than 100 meters separating them. Absolutely nothing. Rockenaf trying to stay calm and collected. As he's going to enter the very fast section here. Hyper on. And boost all the way down the straight. Trying to hit all the boost pads here. Ooh, misses 2 of them. Will that give Dandy a chance to come ahead? No, he's 500 meters clear. He's probably made a bit of a mistake somewhere. And now Rockenaf is smelling that win. He has his hyper again. Just don't mess up this jump. We've seen it before. People hitting that pillar. It looks good. It looks good. Perfect landing. And it looks like Rockenaf is going to take this victory. Hyper ready. Activated down the final straight. And he's done it. First. By less than a second. Dandy second. Etiketi third. The Noob Master fourth. We've guided barely beat out each other there, if you could see. Yuki sixth. D-Rom was seventh. And the Dazok and Limela were on DNF. Very weird glitch there. Everyone looks like they're standing still. Strange glitch, but the points still count. And Guided has not won that one. So we might see a bit more of an interesting fight going on. Because Rockenaf was 4th and 5th in the first two games. And now going into the halfway period, he is getting 1 win to his name, which is really good for his points. Again, if you finish around the 5th, 6th range, you're only getting about 5 or 4 or 3 points. But winning one gives you 15 points. You could finish 5th 3 times and just get less points than one first. So that first was really important. It's really important to have one standout race. It encourages risky play as well. If you can play risky and you crash out 2 games but you win the third, you still will get probably as much points as you would have if you played conservatively, which does open up strategies to play super risky to get those firsts. But Guided sitting or Dandy sitting pretty with that 30 points from 2 wins, as well as another second place we were given an 11. That means he's now on 41 points. As he has actually had a horrible start. He's all the way in last. Meanwhile, Etiketi and the New Master are actually fighting really hard for this first place. Looks like the New Master has got it right now, as he tries to extend his lead on the more straighter tracks. Dandy trying to fight his way back through the field. He's already passed Dio Ramos, but it's too close to tell right now who's winning between these two. I think Etiketi has overtaken the New Master, as Guided and the New Master are now fighting for second. Absolutely on the limit with health here. Etiketi definitely pushing the limits. Looking strong once again. Can this time he hold on and not crash like he did in Neo Tokyo? As the hyper's activated, we go over the grass section. Oh, and he hits the wall, but he's so lucky to not go out there. He hit the wall, but he still has a sliver of health left. That is going to compromise his boosting though, as he has to regen. That will give Guided and the New Master a chance to catch up. As he goes for the hyper once again. This time does it well. Oh, but actually leaves the track for a little bit. So fast. Oof. The Lunar Boy. Absolutely flying right now. Chasing his first win in the console championship. Again on that limit with that boost. No. So special to see how little health he keeps after boosting. So we're going to see it again. Yes. Any wall collision would do it. As Dandy has gone from last all the way to second now and is now threatening to go into first once again. He's already passed Guided as well. But it looks like he's having... The mid pack is very close to each other as they are sporadically moving as Etiketi continues to lead. Let's look at that battle for third. As we see now, Guided is actually kind of getting a gap now. But now the battle for first is happening. Everywhere I don't look, there's a battle happening. Guided is now in second instead of Dandy. But Dandy looks like he's actually holding on for that second and actually is gonna chase after Etiketi. And he does. Let's see what happens now. Etiketi's still in first, but Dandy's actually right on top of him. Is he gonna get that first place? It's lap 3. There's no compromise to be made. But there's also no collisions, which would have ended Etiketi's run because of his low health. But it looks like Dandy is now a kilometer ahead. And the Zog will follow into second place. Surprise second here. As the Zog now is looking to be second here. Ooh, yeah, that's really bad. Let me go back to Guided's view for your viewing pleasure. But Guided now is falling down the order. There's going to be so many points lost. Every time you lose a position, that's going to be a problem. As Dandy will finish first, the Zog second, but who will get this third place? It's going to be Etiketi, with Guided in fourth. Rockenath in fifth, the New Master sixth, D-Rama seventh, and Yu-Gi and Limala round out the table with 8th and 9th. that was a very interesting race, especially the comeback. Last the first by Dandy. Absolutely crazy performance in that wall race. But the Zork also getting a really good result there. I think his best result so far, second, as his best result previously was third in on Cloud Ocean. Looks good right now. As I've been informed that Iranos has joined us and will now get on as well. We will be back shortly for the next race as we wait for our 10th contender who was late to the tournament to join the race. But that was a crazy race there. What a dogfight. Last the first as well. Lots of fun to be had there. That was something. So right now, if I look at this, the current stats, we got Dandy obviously in the lead with 4 wins so far, I believe. Am I saying that correctly? Actually, no. There's four races, 3 wins, and 1 second. We'll be having 56 points. That's 56 points. Wow, that is a lot. As I think the closest anyone will get to him is Rockenef. Let's see though. Rockenef currently got 4th, 5th, 1st, and another 5th. That would still give him quite a lot of points, I think. But maybe the real second here is the Zark? No. Etiquette maybe. Etiquette getting 3rd, 4th. And 9th. Oof, I don't know actually. It's very close in the midfield. Guided's just made a really big gap. To Newmaster maybe actually. To Newmaster might be that would be 6th, 4th, 6th, 2nd. So I don't think the Newmaster is very high up on the leaderboard either. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is getting close here. So that might be it might just be the only ones that have a chance to catch up are Rockenef and the Dazok maybe, as well as maybe Etiquette. Might. But really, what they are now kind of, if you're now low down the field, your goal might not even be to get Dandy, but might be to get that 3rd and 2nd. So you still have a shot to be the overall championship, overall champion in the offline events, in the overall championship, which will be with all platforms. So the PlayStation players will join us, and every competitor will that's not true. The top 3 from each console will go up against each other. So that would be the top 3 of this console championship and the PlayStation players that have joined, as well as the Epic players. But I don't think there's any specific Epic players that aren't participating here as well. But we'll see. But yeah, that was a very dominant performance from everyone. As I have been informed that there has been some connectivity issues with Uranus. Hopefully we'll get him in. Hopefully he's able to join us. That would be really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still not there because we have to discount the host. There must be 11 in the lobby before we start. But yeah, those first 3 races were quite something, and definitely a lot of lead changes, which was a bit of a difference from from yesterday, where we saw very little lead changes. Actually, if you got in front, you had pretty good chances of just finishing there. But now there's like very a lot, like anything can happen basically. Let's go to Limala. View. Who's actually practicing? Okay. As I've been informed that Uranus has been able to join. So we will continue with 10. Let's go. Let's get to our scene. There we go. Let's get to Rockenought's view. Actually, let's go to a view we haven't seen much yet. Let's go to Liminal's view. I've not actually watched through Liminal's perspective much. By the way, I will try, if you are in chat, I will try to answer anything if you have questions or like any comments. I will read them in chat, so don't worry. I am keeping tabs on you guys. Let's go into Old Cairo with Tahrir. Old Cairo, I myself find Old Cairo tracks actually pretty doable, especially because they are similar to Redout 1 tracks that I know a bit more. But we'll see how these top players will treat such a track, as we are assembling the grid for Old Cairo. The nerves must be on by it for everyone. I like to be nervous, honestly, especially because Redout's not the tournament heavy game, so the tournaments that do happen are quite something. As we start in Old Cairo, everyone's gone away well, I think. Everyone's trying to get in first. Good thing we chose Liminal, because he seems to be fighting for the lead right now, along with the Noob Master and Dandy, and Etiquette is in the mix as well. Ooh, hits the wall. Etiquette will take the lead. Let's go to Etiquette's view. He goes in the lead now. Again, doing well to navigate these more technical corners. That Lunari looking very comfortable in these tracks. As we turn around, go through the pyramid into this fast section, trying to not hit the wall. Very well done there. That wall hit was not bad at all. But Dandy looking for his prey. Only a few meters away. Not using the hyper here. I wonder why. Maybe because you have a stray going on here. Yes. That makes sense. I think there's a limit on there. Oh, that's got his hit. Probably like floor or something. I don't know what that was, what he hit, but he's now back in third actually. I thought he would lose more positions, but actually he was so far ahead that it didn't even matter that much. He's only lost 1 kilometer to Dandy. Can our pasta finally take a win? Maybe. Or it's just going to be another Dandy victory. As it looks right now. 2 kilometers ahead of second. But, to be fair, Etiketty has crashed out and is still close to Dandy. So maybe, in terms of pace, Etiketty is looking very strong. So activates his normal boost, and now he activates his hyper, going very fast through the pyramid, over across the line, but he's crashed out again. And Eros will certainly be second now. Our newest competitor finally back, trying to get as many points as he can in these last races before it's over, as he's missed the first few. Now everyone's gonna go hard. Very fast flying action. So that's because he's now in fourth. Let's go to Limitless View, who's currently in third place, battling for second. Going through the very fast section. That pitching is so precise there. You have to be very quick to go up and down, up and down. Looks like Limitless managing. Activates hyper for the main straight. Very nicely done there. As he takes second place, Dandy first, Ironos third, Rockenath fourth, Etiketty falls to fifth, UQ and Tanumaster actually very close to each other, 6th and 7th, and Lazok, Ramos and Guided round up the field in 8th, 9th and 10th. This was a bit more like we saw yesterday. Very little lead changes. Only 2 leaders, I think. At the start, it was all through Etiketty. And now, it ended with yet another Dandy win. As we go now to Sputnik. Origin Black Hole. Probably the most extreme track on here now. We'll see what is Limitless. Limitless going to go. Oof, we see quite a bit of ship types actually. A lot of Brurans, a lot of Aceros, I think, as well. Going to see how that pans out. Let's go to Guider's View for this start, as we are assembling the grid once again. Yeah, I see a Walrus, I see an Acero, I see a Cohen, which I think Cohen might be a really good pick for this track, just because you want to have a stable ship in these very violent tracks. I think stability is of importance in these kind of circuits, especially in Origin Black Hole. But we'll see. It's probably going to be one of the longest races as well. These tracks are pretty long. As we go now. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we are off. Let's see how the start pans out. Tanumaster and Dandy again fighting for first. And now in the back we see Guided trying to catch up. Going through the loop now. Hold up. Brace yourselves for the jump here. Actually no. It's the other way around. Alright. You might be able to tell that I'm not the most familiar with the tracks. But that's okay. So we go now around. Sweeping corner. Here's another jump. Go here. Guided now. Trying to climb up the field. in his track. We haven't seen any mistakes yet. Limola's in second now, doing significantly better in the second half, and actually has taken the lead from Dandy. We might have picked someone's favourite track, it seems. Here we go. Very fast flying, but Dandy did that way better. Actually had way more booster burn, as he's now back into first. That's good. He's looking to find that second, but right now Limola's not having any of it. Flying off into the distance. Let's see. Let me turn down. It's vibing, but it's overpowering me a little. Let's get that sound down. So we go now into the big jump here. And now trying to get away from Black Hole, pushing you back. It's very fast done. But it looks like Danny's executing it even better. So he's now almost a kilometre clear of Limola. But closely chasing Limola is Etiketti, who's now in third, trying to get ahead. But it looks like it's not happening right now. Oof, as we lose a little bit of connection. But we're back. Having a little bit of problems with health, it seems, as Limola is breaking away a little in this part of the track. Activates the hyper. Go Dandy. Dandy absolutely flying right now in first. Is he going to pick up his 5th win? And will... He's most certainly the console champion now. But will he absolutely wreck the field by only giving up 1 game to Rockanath? Or will he be catched by Limola? Because everyone's looking for the first win except Rockanath and Dandy. So everyone will be very motivated to try and get it. But maybe it's not going to be enough. Sputnik, very hard track, obviously. One of the hardest in the entire Redout franchise, maybe even all of AG Racing. This track's so tough. Very fast, but also very, very unpredictable. Especially with the gravity changes. It can be so challenging. But these pilots actually doing really well to keep the craft under control in these conditions. It's almost kind of like driving in the rain in Formula 1. It's so much harder than just a Mount Fuji. As we go now. Oh, very nicely done. This final race. Looks like the gap is getting smaller, but it's already lap 3. Needs to be getting smaller quicker. Else is Dandy might just go away with the win here. Let's go to Guider's perspective, who's a little bit more close to other peeps, as there's a 3-way fight for 5th right now. Activates their boost, but barely caught that. Actually hitting the wall, almost missing it. But up into 6th goes Guided. Looks like Dioramas has broken away a little. Let's watch their perspective. And now in 5th. Buran without the Buran auxiliaries looks so weird. I mean, I honestly find the most of the ship designs these competitors have shown very nice to look at. Dioramas now is being passed by Guided for 5th. As we now getting to the end of the lap. Let's watch Limola now as they are about to cross the line. And yes, Dandy has finished in first, getting his 5th win. As Limola goes into 2nd. Etiketti will get 3rd. Let's see where Guided ends up, 4th or 5th. He will end up 5th, as everyone will now auto finish. Let's see. Running order, only 3 finish. Only Dandy, Limola and Etiketti has reached the line. Everyone else is out. That's how fast it was. Wow. Dandy first and will win the console championship for Steam. Very crazy around there, very crazy games. Dandy, obviously the winner here, 5 out of 6 wins. There's no way everyone's getting there's no way everyone's getting that done. There's no PlayStation games as well. If you're wondering, we will go straight to the overall championship. We will count the points up, and the top 3. That was certainly some racing. We will be right back for the overall championships, which will be similar to qualifying with single lap time attacks to see who is the best across all platforms. See you then. Hello everyone. Officially, Etiketi is your overall champion. After a pretty close actually overall championship and some dropouts, sadly, Eti will be the fastest. Thanks everyone who's watching, who participated, for participating. I will have to move on very quickly to my next event, but I just wanted to know I'm very grateful for this tournament, and the fact that it went so well was just cherry on top. Thank you to everyone watching and participating.